Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Victoria and welcome to Pembroke Beauty. And so today, it has been a long time since I filmed and put up a new video, and I figured I would chat with you and put up a new video today and film something because I have like not worn makeup in forever. So yeah, we can talk about what I've been up to and see how you guys are doing. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with my face. So I'm gonna go in with the Covergirl Clean Invisible Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair. And I'm just going to put this on my eyelids. All right. So how have you guys been? How is everybody doing? I apologize that I have been gone for so freaking long. I really wasn't planning on doing that, but I ended up getting busy. Now I'm going to bronze with my my Tarte, what is this? Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. It's little itty bitty. But I told you guys, I kind of figured out how to use this, so. You just take a really little amount, figure out where you want it to be the lowest, and then work your way up from there. So my body is like 8 shades darker. That is a very large exaggeration, but it's pretty dark compared to my face. So I need to add like a good amount of this so that I match. So yeah, I have been gone for a while because I have been doing a bunch of stuff. So essentially, I filmed my Avatar video, my Fire Nation video, which if you guys have not seen that, you should definitely watch it. I'm really happy with how that look came out, and I really want you guys to see it. So if you have not watched it, you should watch it. But yeah, so I filmed that, and then the next weekend I was going to film, and I had like the weirdest allergic reaction type thing like happen on my eyes. Like, it was weird. I think it was from like wearing the masks at work. Not that we haven't been doing that, so that was why I was confused as to why like it would happen then. But yeah, it was very weird, and like I had like, they weren't even pimples. I don't know what they were, but it was like I had like 3 or 4 bumps here. I had like a couple on my eye, and then I had like a couple on this side, and it was weird. And I was like, I don't really want to put any makeup on it because I don't know what's going on. So I did not wear any makeup. So I was like, I'm just not going to film. And then we ended up taking a ride over to Lowe's or Home Depot. I don't remember which one. But we went over, and you guys. I'm going to go in with both of these, the blush and light sticks from Colourpop. You guys know I love these. I'm just going to blush and highlight my face while I chat. If you want any descriptions in the lower, like about specific products I'm using, if I don't mention it, they'll be in the description box below, just so you know. And so we went there, and we have a couple things like around the house that we still need to do. And so we kind of like got in our head that we would go and we would do that, and we'd get the stuff. Like we wanted to redo our closet and stuff like that, and that ended up being like a fiasco. And then we wanted to like, we needed to do the trim in our bathroom, so we did that. And I don't know, we just got really busy doing house stuff, and then we were like getting rid of stuff and cleaning out like our basement and our attic, and we had to get our roof done. It was like a whole thing. So yeah, that is where I have been for this whole time. And it's, you know, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, it was like a good little break to have. And additionally, we got a lot of stuff done. So I finished my plant wall. I don't know if I told you guys about that, but I did, and I made a dream catcher, and I'm obsessed with it. So my mom made the one behind me. And then I made another one, but I'm not keeping that. And then I made one for our plant wall, and I'm so freaking excited about it. Maybe I'll insert like a picture or whatever about it. But I want to get like a little star pendant to put like in the center. It's hard to describe it if you don't know what it looks like, but yeah, I want to get one of those, and then it'll be like complete, so I don't know if I want to show you yet. But yeah, so we've been doing that, and that's kind of just like what's been going on. But like I said, I have not really worn any makeup, so I'm kind of like been itching to wear it. And also, okay, this is so minor, but I'm like so obsessed with it, I want to share it with you. So my earrings that I had in, my studs, I decided that I wanted to take them out because they were getting gross and dirty, because I'm one of those people that wears earrings for like ever. And I was like, do I want studs again? Do I want hoops? I kind of want hoops. So I got these. Can you guys see how freaking beautiful they are? So I got them from Amazon. That's the word I was looking for. I'm going easy breezy brow. I got them from Amazon, and I put them in last night, and let me tell you, I feel like a new woman. I love these so freaking much, and they weren't that expensive. So they're like a pack of like five or six hoops, and like it comes with like 2 things of studs as well. And they all are like different designs, which is what I wanted. And honestly, like finding a pack of like little baby hoops that I really like, that have like good variety and aren't like ugly. Like I was struggling. I looked and looked and looked, and I finally found these, and they were like decently highly rated, and I was like, well, I'll try it out. And let me tell you, I'm so pleased. So I got a rose gold set and I got a silver set because I kind of wanted to like have a mixture of the metals. And like I don't wear gold that much, but rose gold I do love, and silver I like. So I figured those would be good. And then I'll wear gold with silver anyway. I don't even care. So I was like, I don't need a gold set as well. But it's like, I think you get like 7 or 8 different pairs of earrings in one pack for like $20, which is pretty good because like I kind of have sensitive ears. So I'm going to move on to my eyes real quick. And honestly, this is just going to be like super cash. I have to get my oil changed today. So yeah, that's my plans for the day. So I'm not going to do anything wild. I kind of just wanted to chat and do something like cute and simple. So I'm going to use the So Jaded palette from Colourpop and Kathleeen Lights. You guys know I love this palette, and it's been a while since I've used it. So I figured I would just kind of play around with some of the colors in here. It's probably going to be neutral. So yeah. So I bought these, and I got like a mixture of the metals, and I'm literally obsessed with them. I have sensitive ears, like I said, so I was worried like that these would irritate my ears, and they don't. And I saw some reviews that said that they don't, but I don't know. I don't always trust what I read. So I was like, well, I'll see how it goes. And honestly, I'm so obsessed with them. I love them so much. Like, highly, highly recommend them. So yeah, that's my story about my earrings. But yeah, I was very excited about them, and I think that if you are on the hunt for some like huggy type earrings, you should get these. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing okay? What's going on with like college and stuff? I'm obviously out of college at this point, but what's happening with that? Are people going back? As far as I know, I've seen that some places are doing like all online. I mean, some people are going back, so I don't know how that's working, but I think I told you guys in the past, I coach high school volleyball. So for us, we actually have our whole fall season is canceled at this point, or like postponed, I guess. Nothing has been canceled, but nothing's happening in like October, November, September, which is pretty wild. I think a lot of people are like surprised about that. I'm honestly a little glad. I think that it's like the safer option for everybody, and maybe we'll be able to play eventually this year, and it'll be like a more safe environment for everybody. But it is pretty wild to see how things have been going. Are you guys feeling okay? I am hopeful that everybody's doing all right. This is a hard time. So, this is the time in everybody's life where it is very important to, if you need help or feel sad or feel nervous or feel isolated, like, you need to talk to people. I don't know who that person is for you, but if you are somebody who is struggling with that kind of stuff, please go have a talk with somebody, your mom, your neighbor, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your dad, somebody. Talk to somebody about it if you don't feel okay. Because nobody needs to feel that way. And, you know, it's important. So I'm going to go in now, I think, with some of Jasper. Maybe a little Jasper on this little brush. And I'm just going to build this up in the outer corner. I hope you guys are doing okay with like your jobs and stuff, if you have jobs. Like, hopefully you guys are all okay and did not lose them or are able to work from home or work safely, just in general. On a lighter note, we can talk about some TV. Obviously, you know what one of my largest hobbies in this world is watching TV. So let's talk about some shows I watched. So, as you guys figured out from the last video, I watched all of Avatar, and let me tell you, I've hyped it up before, I'm gonna hype it up again. Please watch that show. Even if you don't like anime, I also don't like anime. Like, that is not my kind of thing. Tyler likes anime, and I totally get it, it's just not my thing. So I was kind of like, will I like it, will I not? I don't know. It was on when I was a kid, but I didn't really watch it. So when I tell you that we watched it and I was so obsessed with it, like, I'm so upset that it's over. Like, it was so good. So I highly recommend it to everybody. It has so many life lessons in it. So many good things to learn. So many things that are like oddly applicable to this time in my life. And like everybody's life right now. Like, it's weird. But it was good. It was so good. So I highly recommend that. I finished all of the like 4 or 5 seasons that they had of 13 Reasons Why. So good. So sad. Just let me cry every tear I ever had out. What else have I watched? Oh, so we started Down to Earth with Zac Efron and his like life helper friend guy. Let me tell you, that show is so good. So, okay, there's something about that show that I just, every time I watch, like, I sound like ridiculous right now, but every time I watch it, I like cry at the end of it because it's just so beautiful to see. So, okay, so Down to Earth is essentially like a show about Zac Efron. He's like the host. Like, you know those documentary shows where people go like around the world and they like eat food from different places and like talk to like locals about stuff like that and whatnot. Okay, so it's kind of like one of those shows. So it's kind of like a travel documentary show. But they go for the purpose of like learning about like health and like power reservation or conservation and like stuff like that. So the first episode is like about Iceland. And so they go to Iceland and they walk around, and Iceland is like a green country. So they go and they learn about how Iceland became a green country, how they are able to do that as like a whole country and run their whole, I feel like I've said country a lot, run their whole country off of green energy and like hydro power, so water energy and stuff like that, and like steam and whatnot. And it's so cool. And then the second episode is like about Paris, and they go and they talk about water and how like important that is in Paris. And like all of France, I did not know this until I watched this episode. It's like a good learning show as well. And everybody could use some learning. How they have free water for everybody. Like, that's like a general right. And I mean, duh. Of course it should be a general right. So it's something that I didn't honestly think about. And yeah, so they have like free, like purified like, well, not purified with like chemicals and stuff. Purified with like UV and like different filters and stuff like that. Like they purify it in the most healthy way possible so that you keep all the minerals and stuff that's important to your body, but then you also have clean water. And they have like fountains, like every fountain in Paris or in France and stuff like that, like all of them are good drinking water. So like any like beautiful decorative fountain that they have that's like city run, you can drink the water from that. And they have sparkling water stations. Like, are you kidding? I want that. Wow. Yeah, I was like mind blown. But honestly, that show is so good. It's so informative, and it's so eye-opening to show you like how non-progressive we are as a country, I guess, when it comes to health and wellness and acknowledgement of what's good and what's bad and what we should be ingesting and what we shouldn't be. And it's really enlightening to see like that it is possible. All of this seems so like hard and difficult, and of course making any change like that is difficult or hard, but it's not impossible. And it's just really cool to see like all of the things that we could be improving on and how it's possible to do that. So I highly recommend that you watch that show. Like, I'm literally about to tear up right now talking about it. Like, what is happening to me? Oh my God. Let's go. Calm down. Jesus. So yeah, so I highly recommend that show. And Zac Efron's the host. Obviously, great host. And yeah, I just highly recommend it. It's really good. I'm going to go into Stoned with this little pencil brush. This is kind of like a gritty green, almost gray brown, but I want to add this to like deepen things up. So yeah, so we started watching that. Oh, we started watching The Dark Tourist. That show is wild. Okay, so again, it's like a documentary show, essentially. And this guy travels around and he goes to like dark tourist attractions, which is like places where like murders have happened. People go and like look at some serial killers and stuff like that. I'm taking a little bit more Stoned and Jasper mixed together on that brush. And he goes around and like does like the tours about like all that kind of stuff. Like in the first episode they go to where do they go? They go to Colombia and like look at Pablo Escobar and like where he lived and like that whole neighborhood, and like interview his ex-assassin who went to jail for like 20 years. Like, what? And then they go, in the second episode, they go to like Japan, and they end up going to like the suicide forest, and then they go to the other place where they had the big tsunami and then the nuclear explosion, and they go there because allegedly like the most part of it is like able to be traveled and like is considered safe. You guys have to watch that episode. Oh my God, I'm not gonna ruin it, but it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, highly recommend that show as well. It's wild. And then in the third one, they go to like America and they go visit like where Jeffrey Dahmer was from. Like wild. So yeah, crazy. Then, we started watching and we finished Love on the Spectrum. That is such a cute show, you guys. So it's about like, I think it's in Australia, but essentially it's about all these people who are on the autism spectrum and how they have like a really hard time working through their social stuff to get like relationships. And so it's essentially like a documentary, but documentary is probably the best way to put it. It's like a documentary about these people on the spectrum and how they are trying to work through that, and they have like specialists and stuff who take them through and like give them like training and stuff to figure out how they can better date people and like find relationships that are like valuable and good for them, and how they can talk and have like life partners, because it's really important that people find people that they love. And it's sad. Whew, why am I crying? Oh my God. Like, Jesus Christ. This cannot be how I live my life from here on out. But yeah, it's really good, and it's really cute, and it's funny because some of them are really funny, and it's really sweet. It's a good show. And there's not very many episodes, I don't think. Yeah, I think it's like 6. Okay, so what color do I want to put on my lid? I kind of want to put... Alright, I might put a little bit of Tiger Eye on there first. So yeah, we watched that, and then we watched, like, literally we've been whipping through shows, as you can tell. I have pink all over this brush from my last tutorial because that's the last time I did makeup. And I need to wash my brushes. Don't judge me. Oh, so for laughs, we decided, because it looked horrible and we heard that it was horrible. And let me just tell you, in fact, horrible. Don't bother watching it unless you want to get a good laugh. But we could not even, and it wasn't even laughable. Like, I was just angry. We started watching the Avatar movie that they made in like 2010, and it was just an absolute disaster, like so terrible. It was like the live action movie that they made, and it's not worth it. Don't bother wasting any of your life. We put it on to laugh, and then we both got mad about it and then turned it off and watched like 15 minutes of it, but it was horrible. But because we were talking about that, we were talking about the Death Note remake that they made of the anime. And then they made like a real life version of it, and we watched that before, but Tyler had seen the real anime and I had not, because like I said, I don't really like anime like that. So it was not something that I had like on my list to watch. And so we ended up talking about it, and he was like, I actually kind of feel like you might like it, so if you want to watch it, we can try. And I was like, well, I mean, what else do we have to watch? We watched a lot of stuff already, so sure, let's go for it. So we started it, and it was actually really good. So we're like, maybe, I don't know, we're a couple episodes into it. This is like a little drier than I thought it would be, but I like the color of it. Finger into Tiger Eye, put that on the outer kind of section of the lid. Oh, that's pretty, I like that. It's very earthy. So we started watching that, and I really like it, actually. I was pleasantly surprised that I liked it, because I kind of was expecting not to. I'm going to go into Smoky Quartz now. I am obsessed with this shadow, and it is so soft and so pigmented and so shimmery. Beautiful. So I really like it, actually, and I mean, it's intense, but I like it. It's good. So that's what we've been watching. I'm trying to think if I started watching anything else. Oh, obviously, the Real Housewives shows are a absolute must in my household. Tyler does not watch them, but I watch them. And my mom used to watch them with me, and I think she's watching them tangentially, but, So I'm watching Potomac, Orange County, and New York right now. Absolutely crazy. I love those shows. So it's absolute trash TV, but so good. Okay, now I'm just going to take this brush that we had Jasper on, and I'm just going to blend in all of this a little bit. A little bit more seamless. So I don't know if you guys watch any of those, but if you do, drop a comment down below and let me know which shows you are watching, because I would like some new show suggestions. Oh, we started watching Indian Matchmaker. I really like that show. Tyler fell asleep during the first episode, but it was also kind of late. But I really like it, and I highly suggest that you watch it if you like those kinds of like dating shows and whatnot. It's pretty good so far. We only watched one episode, but I can tell you now I like it. I'm going into Pearl with my little elf brush. I really, really like it. So that's pretty good. And I think that's the rundown of like every TV show I've watched in the last like month or so. But if you guys have any that you like that you're watching right now, please write them down below. Give me some suggestions to watch. I do not have Hulu, but we have Netflix, and I think we have Prime. Alright, that's pretty much it for the eyes, I think. I'm just going to do my mascara. So I'm going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to use the, it's a little dried, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to put the It Superhero mascara on. You don't need to watch me do that, but it will be splendorous, and then I'll be back and we will talk again. Alright, so now that we have our lashes done, I'm going to do my lips. So I want to go in with the Lime Crime Riot Velvetine, and I'm going to put this all over my lips. Okay, and then I'm going to put Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip. I think this is actually in collaboration with Kathleen Lights as well. This is 0.0, and it's a nice like kind of gray brown. And I kind of want to like blend the two together. Yeah, I love that. It's like a super 90s lip, but I like it. We're going very monotone today. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to do my hair, put some jewelry on, and look much cuter for you in like 2 seconds. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, which they're getting rid of and I'm really upset about. But yeah, follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, and if you have any suggestions or anything that you want me to like do or that you want to see, if you want to see me review something in particular, let me know what I should be buying down below. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So thank you guys again for watching. I missed you guys. I hope you are doing okay, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.